Hi everyone, my name is Paige. I'm an independent beauty guide for LimeLight by Alcone, and I'm just going to make a quick video today about how to use our botanical foundation. I just wanted to give you a quick little info about our foundation. I've been using this foundation in my kit as a makeup artist for a little while now. At first I was a little bit intimidated by it. I hadn't worked with cream products before. I had mostly worked with liquids. I had done a little airbrushing, and I just wasn't sure exactly how to go about it. It was just a new world to me. So I talked to some other makeup artists, and they had told me that this was the best cream product out there, and one of the best overall foundations out there. So I should start using it. So I got some and I did, and I fell in love, and I pretty much never used anything else in my kit ever again. So I'm here to tell you that it's really not intimidating, and you just have to know how to use it. The great thing about our foundation is that it is the highest level of pigment of foundation that there is, really. Most foundations are, I believe the statistics are 18 to 23% pigment in the foundation, where ours is 50% pigment. That means half of the actual content of our foundation is pigment. That's huge. That means that a teeny tiny little amount goes so far. So you can use a tiny bit and it goes a really long way. It also means that you can use a little bit and make it very sheer, and you can also use just a tiny bit more and make it very full coverage. So if you have rosacea, or you have acne, or you have any kind of problem on your skin, you can really cover it. Or if you have dark circles and redness like I do, you can clearly see around my eyes, you can easily cover it with this foundation. So it's a really great product, and it's very easy to use. I'll just dive right in and show you. It's also very quick to use. So if you are used to using a lot of different products to layer on to get that look of full coverage and flawlessness, you're going to love this foundation because it's one step, it's quick, and it's easy. I think my dog's bursting into the room, so just ignore that. Anyway, so here is our packaging is so beautiful for LimeLight. I love the watercolor. I actually have my foundation in a double. This is usually for our blushes, so just ignore that. If you get your own foundation, it'll come in a single, or it'll come in a single with 2 concealers, depending on what you want to order. Anyway, so there's a couple of different ways that you could use our foundation, but I've found as a makeup artist that the best way to use it is to warm it up first. It is a solid, it's a cream, so the way that I find is best to use it on myself, this is on myself only, this is not on a client, is with a clean, sanitized finger. I'm going to warm it up by just rubbing until it kind of changes consistency. You can really feel it changing and getting a little bit liquidy, okay? And when I feel that change, that's when I know it's really ready to put on my skin. And I'm just gonna kind of dab some on my cheeks. There's a very well-known, long in the industry makeup artist named Kevin James Bennett. He's been using this foundation for years and years, and he is the one that I watched videos with when I first started using this foundation, and he suggested putting it on with your fingers and then using brushes and sponge, and that was the method that worked best for me. And so that's what I've been doing ever since. If you find a method that works better for you, by all means do it. There's no one way to do it. So I've got plenty on now, probably even too much, but that's okay, just because I was talking so I wasn't paying too much attention. So I'm just going to kind of lightly spread it all to all corners here. The foundation color that I use that is a perfect match for me is Gina Beige. I am a skin type with pink undertones. I burn extremely easily in the sun. My natural hair color is not pink. My natural hair color is a dark blonde. Kind of like my eyebrows. That kind of dirty blonde, mousy brown. And I do not tan at all. I need lots of sunscreen. I don't even really freckle. My sisters are a little bit darker than me and they freckle. I get a little bit of freckling, but I mostly just avoid the sun completely and use like 50 sunscreen. Because it's just not good for me at all. I'm very, very pale. My one sister is more olive and she will tan nicely. You know, she still needs to wear sunscreen, but she will get a little tan. I won't get one at all. Okay, so again, I'm just using my fingers to kind of spread it all out. And I'm going to use my blending sponge. LimeLight has an amazing blending sponge. I don't have one yet. It's in the mail. But this is just a beauty blender, which you can buy also from Alcone or all over the place. You can use these two ways. You can use them wet or dry. Wet's going to give you a little bit more sheer blending, and dry is going to soak up a little bit more product, which I like. I don't like to have so much product sitting on my skin. Now you're going to want to just kind of dab with this. You're not going to want to really swipe because that's going to really remove the product. At the end, you don't want to have a ton of product on your sponge. You just want to kind of dab this in to remove any lines that you might have left and to remove any spots where you might have caked on a little bit. I always have a little area around my nose. Kind of get in there with the point. So it's really just like a dabbing motion. I always like to make sure that I blend under my jaw. Make sure I don't have a line later in the day. Now for me, I have some extra areas where I like a little bit more coverage. So I will go back in and I will do more of a tapping motion because I really want the product to sit on those spots. And that's mostly around my eyes. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just tapping the product in. Now, if you're a fellow beauty guide or a makeup artist and you are using this product on a client to ensure that you're keeping the product totally sanitary, which is very, very important to me as a cosmetologist and makeup artist, you will never want to put your finger ever in your foundation. You'll want to take a spatula, scrape a little product on, put it on the back of a clean sanitized hand, and then rub with a clean sanitized finger until you get that moisturized. You'll never want to touch on the actual product itself because then you will be unsanitized. So now if you don't have any crazy skin imperfections, which I really don't because I follow a very, regimented skincare routine, which I'll talk about in another video about our awesome skincare. You can really get away without using a whole lot of concealer because our product is so pigmented. It also works as a concealer. So you can use it, under the eyes to cover those dark spots. You can see it covered most of that redness and the veiny areas and stuff that I have on my eyelids. And That's one reason I love it. It just gives you really a flawless blank canvas to then put on the rest of my makeup. Anyway, if you have any questions, you can feel free to message me. If you would like to order, you can you can order from my website, which is limelightbyalcone.com/Paige Lewis, PaigeLewis. Or you can also find a beauty guide near you by looking up LimeLightByAlcone.com and searching for a beauty guide near you so you can do color matching and all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more. Thanks. Bye-bye.